These are the ASICS Novablast 2, a neutral running shoe known for its comfort and versatility. But did these shoes live up to the hype? Let's take them for a spin, and after this run, I will give you my thoughts on the ASICS Novablast 2.
Hey, what is up YouTube? Today I'm going to be reviewing the ASICS Novablast 2. To start things off, let me briefly go over some of the specs with this shoe. This shoe is a neutral running shoe. It's got 30 millimeters of stack height in the back with 22 in the front, giving it an 8 millimeter heel to toe drop. Now I believe ASICS has this shoe coming in at about 9.7 ounces. So it's a little bit of a heavy shoe, but it's also not too bad. It's constructed with the FF Blast foam. Now this is my first experience with the FF Blast foam, but I gotta say I really liked it, but more on that later. So yeah, I'd say that's enough about the specs. Let's get into something a little more fun. Let's talk about what I liked about this shoe. And the first thing I like about this shoe is that this shoe is a lot of fun to run in. I really enjoy running in this shoe. I think what makes it so much fun is that FF Blast foam. Along with the geometry of the shoe, it just has a lot of bounce to it, a lot of energy return. It just propels you forward, making it a really fun shoe to run in. In fact, I find myself reaching for the shoe. Even if I'm doing a workout where I have a different shoe that might perform better, I still find myself reaching for this shoe only because I enjoy wearing it so much. And the second thing I like about this shoe is something I mentioned at the beginning of this video, and that is the versatility of the shoe. Now I've done everything from a 5K in the shoe all the way up to a marathon. And everything that I've done, it just seems to handle it very well. And lastly, this shoe has held up really well for me. I have about 150 miles on it and really doesn't have much wear to it. It's got a little bit of wear on the rubber, but not too bad. I really can't complain about that. I really think this shoe has a ton of more life to it, and it's held up great for me. Now I did lose a little bit of that bounce that I was just talking about earlier, but it's still a very comfortable shoe to run in and still a lot of fun too. But hey, no shoe is perfect, so let's talk a little bit about the things I didn't like about this shoe. So I remember the first time I wore these shoes, they felt a little unstable to walk in. This caused a little bit of concern for me. I almost felt like I could roll an ankle if I took a corner too hard. However, it's something I never had a problem with while running. It's just something to keep in mind that they might feel a little wonky at first. Another problem that I had with these shoes is that it's really hard for me to slow down the pace while wearing these shoes. And that doesn't sound like it should be a problem, but at times it can be. So like if I'm going for a long run or a recovery run or any run where I want to take it easy, I tend to be going a little too fast while wearing these shoes. And I think the reason for that is that you get a little bit more energy return at a little bit of a faster pace. So sometimes I find myself going faster than what I should be just to get the more optimal energy return out of the shoe. All in all, I'd say this is a fantastic shoe. If you're looking for a daily trainer that can handle a lot of different types of running and is fun to run in, I'd say look no further. This is a great option for you. So will I be buying the ASICS Novablast 3? Well, if you haven't figured that out by now, my answer is absolutely. Now I heard the Novablast 3 are going to be a whole ounce lighter and feature the FF Blast Plus foam, so it should have more bounce and be lighter on the foot, so I think it's going to make it even more fun to run in. Sure, I might be running a little faster than what I'd like to at some points, but I think that's a small price to pay to have such a fun shoe to run in. So thank you all for watching my review of the ASICS Novablast 2. Peace out.